in reality where the internet works wonderfully, where it does what it is supposed to and allows us to read for these beautiful fucking souls. Thank you, Spirit.
Yeah, I think we're back now.
Oh, word. They heard my prayer.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did a soft reset too.
Thanks, babe.
Cynthia, we love you, and I hope that message comes to you beautifully and in perfect timing.
Oh, you started another one?
I guess so. I don't know.
Oh, we good. Okay.
We're good.
Let me get my shit together. Okay.
I'm just probably going to delete all this stuff.
You asked about your twin flame. Are you going to meet your twin flame soon?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got
Quick
butterflies
question.
in my belly. So, see the other's point of view, okay? So what they're asking you to do right now is get some of your priorities in order, okay? Find the blessings in your current situations. Don't attach to the twin flame label. I highly, highly, highly recommend that you go and watch my Divine Masculine Perspective video on Empress of Duality, and you will completely understand the twin flame journey after listening. You will understand the purpose of the twin flame journey after listening, and it will activate you in a way where the twin flame journey and twin flame label does not control you and the next steps you take. Okay, see the other person's point of view. There's going to be people that are reflecting things back to you. The outside world is our mirror. Our twin is our perfect mirror. But before we get to our twin, we have soulmates and divine connections that we go through so we can see ourselves, heal our shit, see our shadows, see our triggers, see our blocks from twin flame union, right? Union with self. That's all the twin flame union is a union with self, and balancing the divine masculine and divine feminine within you. Go watch that video.
I got the Three of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Cups. Really let go of all that shit with regards to the twin flame fucking you over, leaving you, or any kind of lower vibrational energy. You want to get rid of that, and you want to open up your heart, right? Again, to allow yourself to be vulnerable regardless of what went down in the past. That's what I got for you. Melinda, you're up, Mel.
I hope that you were in here to receive that message.
I hope, and if you weren't, you
like
can
I said,
rewind.
just in the chat, can y'all send out some motherfucking love for this container that we have created, the safe space, this sacred space for messages of the highest good only to flow through to you guys, messages of healing, love, and the utmost motherfucking clarity, right? Can y'all just send us some love? Send us some fucking vibes to keep this internet going so that we can serve you guys, uplift you guys, guide you guys. We fucking love y'all.
You'll have to rewind for your
yes, we just did your reading.
We just did your readings, but it's a good one.
Yes,
it was quick.
Go watch Divine Masculine Perspective video on Empress of Duality on my channel. Oh my god, I'm telling you won't have any more questions besides looking at yourself, really.
If you feel he's your twin flame, we can't tell you if he's your twin flame or not. That's something that has to be in you, right? Is he my twin flame? And if you don't know or not, it's okay. Go with, yeah, he might be, sure. And really the twin flame journey is about you. That's what it's all about. And raising your vibration, healing your core wounds, and lifting yourself up.
And if you were guided to Twin Flames in Union tonight, baby, and if I was guided to invite you to the Divine Masculine Perspective video that I did on my channel, everything happens for a reason. Go take a look at that video. See what is being reflected in front of you right now. From Twin Flames in Union, it's all about self, baby.
Oh,
and thank you for being here with me.
There's a dog
barking with us. Internet, you a bitch. I had to say it one time. It was just in my head, like. Argh.
And then the dog is barking in the cat's face.
In the cat's face. Oh shit, that's my cue. I'll be right back.
That's her cue.
Look, Mercury retrograde said I can't fuck with the internet. I fuck with the cat and dog.
Yeah.
God damn it.
We got. Okay, Mel. What do we got here? We are in separation. We will have will we have a reunion soon? Okay, we are in separation. Will we have a reunion soon? We are in separation. Let's see what the cards. Oh, I want to use this deck here. The dog is in trouble.
Oh, can y'all hear me?
All right.
Wait, what? Brooke? Okay.
So, Mel is asking about her twin flame. Will they have a reunion soon? They're in separation.
Is this 15?
15, yeah. And then Michelle, we got your donation.
So
Michelle's
you would like to know what Spirit has to say regarding your twin flame union.
Yeah. Will reunion happen soon? Will we have a reunion soon?
Okay, you can pull that. I'm going to pull what Spirit has to say regarding her twin flame union.
She says, we keep running into each other, and he called randomly to tell me he loved me. Oh.
Also, Spirit is nudging me to invite you. We have a journey to your awaited fate reading that we are offering right now, and we go into pulling your energy. I channel messages for you. We channel messages for you. It's also a little bit of coaching and the tools that we have and that we can provide for you that we've learned and gotten from Spirit. And then we also pull cards or any questions that you have. It is $111, and I would just like to invite you to consider the journey to your awaited fate.
Yeah, it's like an introduction to coaching sessions that we'll be releasing soon. Man, we go deep and we clear out all kinds of stuff that
we've had such good sessions so far.
Oh my God, it's been empowering, not only for those that we did the session for, but also ourselves too. It's just been such a blessing in our lives, and it's showing us the path that we're moving forward towards. So, Mel, I've got the Knight of Swords or Knight of Wands, right? That fleeting feeling. Knight that comes in and hot and heavy and then bounces. Well, it's in reverse, so that's a good thing, right? Seven of Swords in reverse underneath that too, releasing that deceptive energy, right, when it comes to you, and showing up as the Emperor with the Queen of Wands, right? Loyalty and truly wanting to step up and be there, you know, as he should have in the beginning, right? Ace of Pentacles with an offer that, you know, no one can really refuse. And with the Star card being here, it's been a while, you know, but what I'm getting off of this is like, there won't be any more heartbreak. He is coming back in a vibration that is serving you, you know what I mean? Because he's gained clarity on the situation. And he stopped wrestling with his inner demons when it's regarding like commitment.
So here's the thing. He could be talking about the person that you are thinking about when you ask this question, or he could be talking about your true twin flame, okay? So with that being said, everything that he just said, take that and flip that around onto you and take responsibility for everything he just said. The purification, the releasing, the being the fool and taking the leap of faith and relinquishing the control that the twin flame label has over you, okay? And Spirit wants you to listen. Tap into your higher self. Tap into higher perspective and higher knowing. Find time, set time to meditate, set time to do yoga, to walk outside, connect with your inner self. Your inner self is your twin. You want to bring in your twin, you connect with yourself. It's the same thing, right? Amen. It's all about the spiritual law of attraction, okay? The law of attraction says whatever vibration you emit is the vibration that will be reflected back to you. So you find union within yourself, you find union external to you. Everything that we experience on the outside is a reflection of the energy we are experiencing on the inside. The energy we're experiencing on the inside when it comes to our thoughts about our twin flame journey, when it comes to our emotions, if it's the feeling of abandonment or fear of rejection, going into those emotions, right? And whatever our thoughts and emotions, we observe our thoughts and emotions. Wherever we come to the conclusion that we are thinking and feeling, that is what we are manifesting, okay? So go into how do you feel when it comes to this twin flame journey, this twin flame label? How does it make you feel? If it doesn't make you feel good, relinquish control, be the fool and take the leap of faith to purify your energy of those negative thought forms, the negative emotions, and just know that when you start to connect with your inner self, your higher self, ask what your higher self's name is. When you start to connect with your higher self, you will start to pull out of the strong vibration that the twin flame collective has created. Right now, you may still be seeing things from the vibration that the twin flame collective has created. However, that vibration may not be serving you.
Yeah, and the message calls back to that twin flame and separation video we just released like last week.
Yes.
So you might want to check that out. She says, I have been, that's why I think he called me randomly, and you don't...
Right, so don't attach to that, but just take it as a reflection of your energy and you balancing your own energy. And
working through that. That we got so many comments with regards to, twins coming back when they started doing that. Dropping the twin flame label, clearing that out of your vibration, and really, going inside. If you haven't watched that video, please check it out. It will change you.
Light you the fuck up.
And that's what it was meant to do.
Consciousness activators, y'all. That's what we do. Even if you're not getting a reading from us, even if you're watching the video but you're not commenting, we are activating your vibration, and we welcome you so much into the safe and sacred space that we have created for you guys. That's what we're here to do, y'all.
That's what we do with our union energy. We light you guys up.
Give it to y'all because we fucking love y'all.
Because that's the gift we have to give, right?
Mm-hmm. That is the gift we have to give, baby.
I know. Oh my God.
Had to. Mel, thank you so much, honey.
Yeah.
We love y'all too.
Michelle, you're up, girl. Michelle got a...
Thank you, Am. We appreciate it. Hope to see you more often, love.
Michelle got a Journey to Your Weighted Fate reading the other day. And
oh my God.
Oh my God.
Her energy was so good. Oh
yeah.
So good.
She got lit up too. Whatever spirit has for me, let go of twin flame label, and things shifted quickly and significantly. Just wanted to support y'all and hear any guidance as I move forward. All right.
Oh my God, I feel so much peace. Oh my God, I feel so much... Oh, it's so light in your energy now, Michelle. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know that shit feels good, so baby. Yes, we're so proud of you.
It's like a heavy weight lifted right off of me just now. It was like...
Yes, as soon as he read that comment, it was just like... I'm just floating in peace and in love. And in flow. Oh, flow is the best feeling in the whole entire world, because flow is the true and free expression of your divinity, of who you are. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And Michelle, too, as soon as she dropped that label, guess who came? Guess who came around?
Who?
Her twin.
Oh.
Dropping love bombs and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Even if he is her twin or not. See the power
to whatever the universe has in store for me, and yes, peace I've been searching for.
Oh yes, well, peace has arrived.
Alright, I gotta focus because I'm like all fucked up in the love from your energy.
Oh yeah.
Shit, spirit, bring me back.
This is a 42, so don't hold hard on this
one. Alright, let me see what I need to ask, spirit. Get off me.
Guys, moving forward.
Ooh, goody. So I just get to do whatever I want and play in Michelle's energy. Okay. Spirit is so excited with you, Michelle. So excited and playful. Ooh, love it. Okay.
Yes. Do not attach a label.
Look at you.
Do not attach a label.
That's my girl right there. She knows what the fuck is up.
That's a powerful girl right there.
Focus, bro.
You just focus on you. Keep moving. Oh, look at that. Just as I said, focus on you. Queen of Pentacles came up. Release. Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's a whole lot of Pentacles so far.
Okay. Ooh.
It's almost like the power that you get when you release the power over, right?
Yeah.
The power over
Take
you.
your motherfucking power back.
Oh yeah. You just call in power from all fucking
all your power that's been trapped in other people's energies, and all your energy that's been trapped in other entities. You just fucking take it all back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna use my deck that I never. Oh my god, that's so crazy! When I went to pick this deck off of the what's that thing called?
Shelf.
Off of the shelf earlier, I wasn't sure if I wanted it, but then I opened it and I saw Jesus, and I was like, okay, that's a sign. So I took it, and that is the exact motherfucking card that came out.
Jesus.
Well, if it's not Jesus, it's Jesus in Brooke's book, okay?
Oh, it's Jesus.
Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. And look how beautiful this card is. Oh my god.
You want the book?
Ooh, okay. Is this in? Okay, alphabetical. Ooh. Goody, goody. I've never read from this book before. And it's Jesus. Oh, okay, I'm so excited. Ready, Michelle? Know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. That is a message that I got when I pulled this card. It does not say you are a teacher. It just says great teacher and learn from spiritual experiences. You are a teacher, Michelle. The energy that you hold, the energy that you carry, the way that you flow through the challenges and the blocks and the limiting self-beliefs and the negative emotions, right? The way that you effortlessly flow back into Jesus, into unconditional love. That's what Jesus represents, right? Your teacher, Michelle. Your journey and your wisdom. Because girl, when honestly, I gotta be honest. When we did your reading, I've actually never read for someone that was so aware and conscious of what was going on, but just needed a little bit more focus in one direction, right? But you were so conscious of the vibrational indicators that your spirit was giving you, right? The thoughts that you were thinking, the labels that you had given things, the emotions that you were feeling, what you were manifesting, the signs that spirit was sending you, what you needed to heal but didn't maybe quite know how, right? Girl, your awareness is a gift, is what I just heard. Your awareness is a gift, and it's something that you should share with others.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dana. Dana's the one that gave us the Moonology deck.
Yes, Dana, we were talking about you earlier. Hey, love.
On like the first part 1 of the 6-part mini-series that we've created tonight.
So, this card was inspired by Jesus, who is one of the most widely acknowledged and loved spiritual teachers of all time. But there is a great teacher in every tradition. And this card represents the one to whom you feel closest to, as well as the great teacher within you. Oh my God, Michelle. Oh my God. Did you not say to me earlier in a text message, we were talking about our connection. Let me read that back to you one more time. But there is a great teacher in every tradition, and this card represents the one to whom you feel closest to, as well as the great teacher within. I am reflecting so much of your own energy back to you, baby. All this like love that we feel and the connection that we have is for a reason, and we're gonna do this together. That's basically what I'm saying. Okay.
So this vibration that you tapped into, right, after you released those labels and you released the lack, right? All that lack, and you moved into that love vibration, right? The love vibration is going to carry you to all kinds of new beginnings. Their message to you, and you've got the 2 of Cups here, after this time of balance and release, right, that you've been going through. The 2 of Cups, that ultimate love, right, that's before you, has the ability to bring in all kinds of clarity, right, through vision, through song, through numbers and stuff that you start seeing repeatedly. And they're all messages on like, you're doing a good job. You've done amazing so far, and look at how far you've come with just putting in that effort. Can you imagine if you stay high vibe, you stay Ten of Pentacles, you stay in that feeling of abundance, all that you have that's coming to you? Can you imagine? Can you imagine all those things? And that vision thing that came out of it, right, is like you see what's coming before you, and you're not afraid to choose to take it, right? To take it. And these are all gifts from spirit that are flowing in towards you now to honor you for the efforts that you've made, right? Abundance is flowing big time, and you're going to receive offers of love from not only the one that sent you the email, but from like all kinds of places, regardless of even if it's like a relationship, like a romantic relationship. You're going to see love starting to flow. And I know if there's one person in this world in our love vibe tribe that deserves that, is you, right? Mm-hmm. You are absolutely worthy of all of this that's coming towards you.
And as soon as you decide that you are worthy of all of the things that you already have a sense that are coming to you, right? Because it's not like it's hidden, you are very aware of the cycles that have ended and the new beginnings and the abundance that's coming in, right?
Yeah, so stay high vibe, stay in that love. And even as things come to you that are of lower vibration, you just give it a big fat fucking kiss on the lips and say, I love you too. Fuck it.
Unconditionally fuck it.
Unconditionally fuck it.
That's what he should have said. So I don't normally read from the book, y'all. I don't, just because, to be honest, I be judging myself, and I think that other people might like judge me because I'm reading the book. Okay, y'all know who I am, y'all know. But Michelle, I am being so guided to read this motherfucking card and messages for you. Do you want to say anything?
No, go ahead. Okay. No, I got a couple more cards for you too.
So, where was I? Okay, he is surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust. That is the key, y'all. Trusting yourself in every fucking step you take, whether you step in a muddy, shitty, dog shit filled hole. Trust it, okay? So, trust in higher power that moves through him, and the dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace through joy. Okay, so the extended message. This card can represent a teacher in your life or a great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy into understanding yourself and the world. You are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. Your spiritual connection. What does that sound like? A twin flame connection. Ooh, love it. Okay. If you feel that you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. Okay. Fucking beautiful. Real quick, going into the cards. Shaman, right? A healer. A fucking warrior of love and light. Trust in higher forces. Star ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul, right? And every time I see this card, it always reminds me of like star seeds, right? Leaving where you came from to be incarnated on this earth at this specific time, on your specific journey, and going through your specific challenges because it is serving the higher forces. And you knew that when you were coming in, right? You knew that. And every time you face your challenges and you just release all the limitations that the human mind makes you believe that you have, and you believe in those higher forces, you send out your questions to the universe and they send you signs. Just trust it. Trust yourself. You're doing so well. And then the last card I got is Sage. Be devoted and committed. You are devoted. You have shown your devotion in so many ways, and they just wish that you could see yourself from their perspective as they've watched you walk along your journey. They are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. We love you, Michelle.
Oh, we surely do. We surely do. We got the...
I got trust 3 times, by the way. 3 times.
I got the ground yourself card. I think you're doing really good at that. And they just wanted to show their appreciation, because you can get a high off of how these things start coming in and how they start flooding your life, right? That unconditional love builds up and then you start to float away. So take the time out in your day to ground yourself as well. But man, you deserve it for sure. Blessings in disguise. This card comes back to where I left off. You know, even if you get these gnarly energies that come at you, what appear to be problems, right? They are actually a part of your answered prayer. Like respond in a means of absolute unconditional love, and you'll see how that weird energy manifests and turns itself around and embraces you for all that you've become. It says here, what appears to be the problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayers in the best way. Sometimes they turn around so much that you're like, wow, this person just like left my life just like that.
Yes,
and you're like, wow, like I didn't even have to. I was kind of contemplating whether or not I need to like let go of their energy, but they just went ahead and did it themselves. Sometimes that happens and you're just like, wow, blessing, thank you, because I didn't even really want to put that energy out there to like have to say maybe you need some time away from me. But
so Michelle, I asked them, what can Michelle do to integrate the downloads and messages and energy that has been coming through for her a little easier, right? Kind of connecting all the dots and not feeling overwhelmed, and just be able to truly embrace all the downloads and confirmations you're receiving, right? And the first thing that I heard was to write. And that means like write yourself little sticky notes of your intentions that you have set. Write yourself sticky notes for the plans that you have committed to for yourself to evolve to the teacher that you are, right? To where your soul is calling you to. Write in your journal, rewrite your story. If there's any lingering emotions or thought forms that are still triggering you or processing through the cellular shift that they're going through, write. Just write, okay? Writing is like 1,000 times more powerful than speaking things into existence. Writing things into existence, because when we're speaking things into existence, we have all these lingering thoughts. We have all these emotions attached. We have all these other stories going on in our head when we're speaking. But when we're writing, there's one focus, there's one intention, there's one energy being created. What would you like to create? Oh, I love that. So
yeah.
Beautiful.
Hey, Serena, welcome to the Love Vibe Tribe. You do get a free card pull. I was just popping that up in the comments. Sorry, I'm getting a little scattered right now. But yeah, if you want to ask a quick question, we'll pop some cards out for you.
The ever unfolding rose, Michelle. You see that girl? Her heart chakra is wide the fuck open.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and her heart chakra is pink. It's not green, right? There is healing to the green heart chakra, but yours is pink. Yours is pure, unconditional potential of unconditional love, okay? And it says, cracked open is happening for you, not to you. You already fucking know that. You know that. And, now that you have a new view on things, after you receive all those downloads and it's kind of sat for a while, prepare to be tested. Did you really learn? Did you really learn Did you really learn and harness all the energy that the downloads brought into your consciousness? Did you make sure to Raise your awareness in your daily thoughts, your daily emotions, and the actions that you take every single day to integrate the energy and the messages and the confirmations that came through those downloads, okay? And just be prepared when, like, I don't even know, a month later, when all that shit's kind of settled in, to be tested, to going back and being tempted to going back to those old ways of being instead of being who you have become. Because if we try to be anything less than who we have become, we're not going to be happy. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Nice. I always love reading for Michelle. Thank you, Am. My phone died, y'all, so I can't even be in the chat. So, like, y'all see me.
But you can get a little closer to me and read my chat.
Like, that's what I've been doing.
I feel your presence getting closer and closer.
Whatever.
Serena, if you like the content that you see on my channel, you might want to check out my Twin Flame and Unions channel too. She's Empress of Duality. Check it out.
Especially if you're on the Twin Flame journey. I'm Divine Masculine, by the way. He is my Divine Feminine. I have done channeled messages that are so powerful from Divine Masculine's perspective. And it really puts the Twin Flame journey into perspective.
Hello, Gypsy. Welcome, love.
Hi, Gypsy. What's up, love? Anybody else?
That's it. That's all we got on the
love
list.
Y'all. Lou, where you at? Is Lou still in here? Damn, my phone's dead.
Sure. So, Serena, if you have a quick question, we'll do you. And Gypsy, if you got a quick question,
we'll do you.
We'll do you too.
We'll do you right after. Yeah. We'll do you good.
Yes or no question? Sure, that sounds good.
Whatever you'd like, baby.
Gotta make it quick.
Why?
Well, do we got places to go? You hungry or something?
I mean,
we'll spend some time with you guys. As long as we got.
How do you know the masculine version? Feminine. What do you mean, love? Dana, what do you mean? What kind can I ask? Gypsy, whatever comes up into your mind first, whatever you've been dealing with, whatever challenges you have been facing lately, anything you would like to ask us, love, we got you. And it's always messages of the highest good only. All lower vibrational and negative energies and entities are completely blocked from this space when we are here with you guys.
You're looking at 2 star seeds here, Am.
Oh, yeah.
Been around for a long
Trust
time.
Your opinions. Thank you so much, Am. I'm glad you can feel our genuine energy. We try to be nothing but ourselves on this channel. Lou, what y'all think, y'all? Lou sent me some pics, and Danny drilled a hole in it for me, and I made it into a necklace. How badass is it? Isn't it beautiful? Okay. I had to have my moment with Lou, okay? So.
Hi, Angel.
Did anyone ask a question? Do you think starseeds are real? I think they are. Absolutely, starseeds are real. This is not the only planet. This is not the only universe. This is not the only dimension. This is not the only consciousness. This human consciousness is not the only consciousness that exists. We were from a place called Menticon that actually was a place of pure and unconditional love. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, Menticon.
It was of pure and unconditional love, and I know a lot of my soul vibe tribes are from this place as well. And our home planet was actually completely destroyed. Don't ask, okay? Just don't even ask. And I remember
unconditional love.
I remember in the beginning of my spiritual awakening, I always had this feeling of like, I just want to go home. And like, I would say that, like, I would be crying and tell spirit, like, I just want to go home. And I didn't even know what I meant by those words, but I just knew that this reality, this existence, this experience of the human life, I knew that it wasn't where I came from. And the more I awakened, the more I raised my consciousness, it made more and more sense to me when I look back at that girl that was stuck around so many limitations, people, places, and things that were limiting her. And she was crying and she was telling spirit, I just want to go home. And I look back to that girl, I understand completely why I said that.
Well, how do we know which one we are? I went through a soul realignment with Nick and Dove, Twin Flame Revolution, and they kind of just showed me where I came from and the different like places in the star system. So that came out of that. I just want to
thank you, Ruth. Oh, it makes such a difference when you're here, love. I'm so happy you're here with us.
So Gypsy, I'm trying to figure out what happened to make my boyfriend distance himself. The cards that I pulled, I got like the Five of Cups in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. You know,
not to mention the energies and how they've been rough, y'all.
Yeah.
And we try to blame other people for the shit that comes up within our own being that we've created. We try to place blame on other people. And we push people away because of that. And it's a coping mechanism. It's running away, right? It's a comfort zone.
To me, he's going within. He's seeing what the work that he put into this relationship, and he's weighing things right now because he with the Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't think he's meaning to be fleeting. He's got a lot of things on his mind right now that with the Four of Cups in reverse too. He's got a lot of things on his mind right now, and you know, it might be a good opportunity to strike up conversation, you know.
Open a space for him to be vulnerable. Be willing to stand up for yourself and set boundaries for yourself. Because it's reflecting something back to you too, especially you said boyfriend. So that means there's been a commitment made. That means that y'all are walking this journey together and there's a fucking reason for that. And y'all reflect things back in each other that need to be healed, that need to be looked at, right? They need to be shifted. Y'all create shifts within each other's consciousness. And I think right now, with the way the energy has been, he is on full-blown retreat mode. I don't know if you saw the beginning when we came in and did the energy update, but it's emotional turmoil, right? There's a Piscean card right there. The Page of Cups in the reverse, not being willing to speak on how he feels, not being able or willing to communicate, not being willing to be vulnerable and open that space because he doesn't really want to look at his shit, right? Doesn't really want to look at his shit. But it's not anything that has to do with you, to be completely honest, but how you feel about what is happening between you, that has something to do with you. Are you allowing him to trigger emotions within you, is it triggering things within you? What are the thoughts that come up? What are the thoughts about yourself? What beliefs about yourself come up when he distances himself? Do you tell yourself that, did I do something wrong? Could I have done this better? Do I need to do this better? Do I need to be a better girlfriend? Do I need to reach out? Do I need to whatever? Is that the thought pattern that goes through your head? And observing that, because it's not only happening for him, it's also happening for you, especially if you are in a committed relationship. But there is something that he wants to take a leap of faith on. I think that he wants to, I don't know if it's deal with the emotions, look at the emotions, express the emotions. He's a little iffy on the emotions part. But when it comes to how he's showing up in the 3D, in the physical world, I think there are some stories and beliefs within himself, some limiting self-beliefs within himself, where he feels like he's not showing up his best, and he's doubting himself, and he's fighting himself, and he's going through all the self-limiting beliefs that I just went through with your energy, right? But he's not making any steps, any movement in the physical world either, even though that's what's challenging him right now, that he can't show up differently physically, yet he's not willing to be the fool and show up differently physically. Maybe he just doesn't know how, right?
I know when you're stuck in that energy, or when you're bringing up old shit, right? And he says that you hurt him in the past and stuff like that. When he brings up stuff like that, allowing yourself to be vulnerable and being the one that goes to him and saying, you know, I truly am sorry for those things that I did, but I can't heal the past if you don't choose to move past those things.
Yeah.
you know, and just coming to him calmly and saying, like, I love you. And I know that you can either suffer alone with this pain or that we can work together, right? And regardless of how you show up, I'm going to show up in unconditional love, and I'm going to keep loving you.
You show up.
That's what I do.
Yep, and if you show up in unconditional love within a relationship and you know your self-worth, you know your boundaries, you know where to focus your energy, you know what limiting self-beliefs to leave behind, you show up like that, best believe that most people are not going to be able to, for one, see that energy. They're going to blame you, okay? They're going to try to manipulate you. They're going to go into victim mentality and why they're the victim and right, the blame game. However, when you show up in unconditional love and someone's not prepared to receive unconditional love because they don't have unconditional love within themselves, they haven't found self-love, it's going to be triggering. It's probably going to get ugly, but it is your choice how ugly you let that situation get between you two before you say, fuck it. Unconditionally, fuck it, and walk away.
You say, I'm bringing unconditional love to the table. I will always love you, but I got to go until, like, you can see what's before you. You know what I mean?
So, who had
You gotta love on yourself, dude.
No, blames me for everything. Even says I hurt him a few times. Know your worth, baby. That's it. Mm-hmm. You know your worth. You trigger him to get to knowing and accepting his worth. Because here's the thing: when he gets snippy with you and distant with you, it's a reflection of how he is treating himself. Okay, and that's.
So he's going through some shit. Hey, Lightworker Jeff, what's up?
Hi, Lightworker Jeff. So I saw a question.
Oh,
want to do Daphne?
Yeah, Daphne, you're up. Sure. Can you give me some insight on his genuine intentions, or if I should even trust him? Sure. I'll pull some cards for that.
Should Daphne trust whoever she is involved with currently? Spirit, what advice do you have?
Cancer has hurt me. He wants to reconcile, but I don't trust him. He just keeps acting like a screwball.
Never heard that before.
No, I haven't. It's old school. Well,
play off your cards too.
Daphne, it's your choice how you perceive the situation and how you allow the situation to penetrate your inner core, right? Whether you choose to love or not, or whether you choose to stay in an energy that he's been disruptive and it's been hurting my heart.
Hey, Christina.
That's
the message I got too.
That's your choice. I've got the Six of Swords in reverse, so really, to me, it's like it's your choice whether you're going to move on from that vibration and gain some strength, right?
Some self-love, some self-boundaries we were just talking about, right?
And make your slow ascent towards like that Nine of Cups energy where you fulfill your own needs and desires, and you make yourself strong. And as you raise yourself up that way, right, the commitment that you're expecting or not expecting, don't expect anything, but the commitment that you're seeking will seek itself out through you. All right, so it will come towards you. If it's that dude or not, go ahead.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Daphne, you ready for this? I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. I think on a deeper, soulful, divine will level, who you truly are, your purpose in life, the path of least resistance, the path of fulfillment and abundance for you, I think you are deceiving yourself that this person is someone that you even want to be involved in. I think the ego has created a storyline for you that makes you feel like this person does something for you, gives you something, validates something within you, right? So for me, the energy that I got when I tapped into you was all about you, okay? So maybe If he's not willing to recognize what you're bringing to the table, that's where you got to set a boundary, release your fears, right? Release the fear that if I move on or not move on, it's not that you're moving on from him, but if I just continue on with my life, I don't need it. I don't need any text from him. I don't need it. I might want a text from him. That would be nice, but I don't need it. You know what I mean? Facing my fears and relinquishing control of my ego and the story that my ego fear is telling me, the fear-based story that my ego is telling me that he's this, or he's going to walk away, or I'm going to lose love, or this is my opportunity at love. Fuck all that, okay? Unconditionally fuck it and go the other way. And what do you want to do? Unlock the magic that is within you, because that's what this situation is reflecting back to you. The power of choice, right? Your soul is calling you a certain way to be healed. You are receiving information and signs and synchronicities and number synchronicities from spirit, right? You're hearing the drum of your soul in the background, but you're allowing your ego's fears and self-limiting beliefs pull you towards a path that honestly I don't think you really want. It doesn't feel like you really want it. Track down your fears and desires. Can't make this shit up. Track down your fears and desires. It's funny that it says fears and then it says desires, right? Track down your fears. Which one is your fear and which one do you truly desire? Be open to healing information, dream and journey. Mm-hmm. There may be some messages in your dreams as well. Stay grounded. What are we doing now?
Bonita. Welcome, Bonita. She says, will I ever start a successful business? Goddamn, I truly feel if that's what you're passionate about starting a successful business, you shall do it. I'm going to pull a card for you real
with that
quick.
question, I'm assuming that you do want to start a successful business. So,
how empowered are you? The Empress card flies out of the deck, and I think I caught it in midair. How empowered are you? If you truly feel like I'm going to start a successful business, and you fucking harbor that energy in you and you channel it through you, and everything, every step that you do, more steps will reveal themselves, and you'll manifest it, absolutely manifest it into your life. The Empress. But you got to make the choices to move forward. You can't just wishfully think that, be wishful in thinking that I will manifest a successful business and then sit on your ass and eat popcorn and watch TV. Ain't gonna happen. You gotta be that empowerment, and you gotta take the actions,
steps,
make the choices. Oh, I don't know what's the right choice. Then fucking choose something and keep that going that way. Unless it shows itself not to be the right decision, then you fucking choose another way, right? But that's how successful businesses start and keep going, is they always make a choice regardless, and not staying stuck in that energy of like, well, I don't know which way's the right way.
I don't know the right people. Be willing to make connections with other people, okay? So 2 things for you. Don't be afraid to burn every motherfucking relationship, connection, job, everything from your old life and what the life that you want to create. Don't be afraid to burn all that shit to the ground. Just let it go. Relinquish control and let it all fall, okay?
So out of the free readings, if you'd like more information, we have the $15 3-card reading that'll delve more into what you want to ask, or we got the $40 reading that'll lay it out on the table.
I'm trying to do that again.
Go more in depth. What?
You're trying to do that right now.
What? You want to do that, or are we just doing some free stuff?
We're just doing some fun free stuff.
Okay, the list is now closed.
I mean,
we're doing fun free stuff right now. There was
also when it comes to your business, honey, everything, and I cannot express this enough, I have said it 100 times on my channel, everything that we experience externally, everything that we experience on the outside, if it's blocks when it comes to creating this business, everything that we experience on the outside is a reflection of our inner energy, okay? So with that being said, the relationship, hear me out, the relationship that you have with yourself dictates the relationship that you have with your desire to create a successful business. First off, you've got to open your heart space to unconditional love for yourself. Unconditional love and compassion for yourself, right? Change with the swords being here. The swords talk about the mind, right? The mental space, the mental body. Changing the story that you are telling yourself when it comes to the relationship that you have with your business, because it is a reflection of the relationship that you have with yourself and how you talk to yourself, okay? So open your heart a little bit. Change the story in a great way, a powerful way, especially with this new moon coming up. Oh, I invite you so deeply when this new moon comes up to write out a story of you living the most successful business life, whatever you can see it as, right? And that relationship with yourself, write it all out, write a story, a beautiful fucking story about you and your business during the new moon. That'll really check it out. Do it. Fucking do it.
Just fucking do it. Hey, Tanja, how's it going, love?
All right.
Jeff, we got Christina G that jumped on the list too.
Cool. Okay.
For a little top
Hey,
up.
Christina G, I meant to say hey to you earlier and I completely forgot.
Jeff, the abundance is the reading I got for you with regards to your abundance coming soon. Take the steps. You got to take some steps to turn that Wheel of Fortune card in the upright, man. I do have the Sun card here with the moon. All right. Sun card is stay in gratitude, energy of gratitude, right? And allow yourself to let go of the idea that you do not have abundance now. You need to look within and see what you do have and fucking celebrate that.
Oh, shit.
Raise your vibration like that. Tanya isn't here, man.
Sorry. Hey, Tanya.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So that's the message for you. Take steps towards your abundance, right? Just like, who did we read for? Benita? I think we just did that, yeah? That's for you.
Listen, y'all. Everybody, right now is not the time to procrastinate. If you are feeling resistant, why are you restricting yourself to what feels good? Why are you restricting yourself to flow, right? Because if we feel resistant, then we're not in flow. We're not in alignment. We are misaligned somewhere within the thoughts and our emotions and our belief systems. And a belief is just a thought that you have thought over and over and over and over again, okay? But right now is a time to adapt to the new life that we have all created, right? Especially my Soul Vibe tribe. Who you were a few months ago or a year ago, that person is just completely gone, right? We've created a whole new life together and individually. And now Spirit is asking us to take some kind of physical form action in alignment with what we desire. Even just make a choice, right? It doesn't matter. There's no right, wrong, good, bad. Just make the choice to do something.
Yeah, and when you put money down, let's say on a business, and you don't have the traits to fulfill something in the business, but you go back to school or you take a course, right? And you put money down on that thing. That's bringing success your way too.
Yes.
Like you're building on things that way.
What's Christina's question?
Yeah, Christina, you can pop up your question, love.
I'm down to do some 15s.
Ramblin' Mike drops a 20 on us.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, brother.
What's up, love?
Thanks for dropping by.
Yes, thank you for all the abundance that you bring into my motherfucking life. I love you.
Man, we love you so much.
Oh,
dude.
sending you so much fucking love. I know you can feel it. Oh, I love you. Okay. I'm done being a
You
fool.
just Chad Wheezy 95 official gaming just
Where
subscribe.
is Chad Wheezy?
Chad Wheezy 95. Just subscribe.
That's funny. My brother's name is Chad, and then Wheezy made me think of Lil Wayne, so I saw a combination of my little brother and Lil Wayne.
Chad Wheezy.
And it was something weird up in my head. I don't know.
Is your brother born in 95?
90, yes.
Because it's Chad Wheezy 95.
No, not 95, 98.
98. Oh.
Yeah. Y'all say hey to Mike. So where are we at, baby?
We're waiting for Christina.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Dana.
Unless you posted it,
God,
man,
I
the
love y'all
chats
so
are just
much, I
blowing
swear.
up. Messages from my gods, please.
If you are new to our energy, into this channel. I'm just telling y'all, we have such an amazing love vibe tribe. The people, oh my God, the moderators and the people that we are involved with are just fucking amazing people.
Yeah, we love you guys. Each and every one of you. So much fucking love. And we talk about you during the day. And we talk about how you guys are just stepping
Right,
it
it's not
up.
just like we're fucking tarot readers and y'all are just random people asking questions. Like, we build relationships with you guys. We want to work with you guys consistently to see and assist you guys on your journeys. It's a relationship. It's motherfucking love, baby. That's it. That's all it is. It's love.
Love bombs on you.
Christina, I hope you've been doing well since you got your reading, love. I've been thinking about you often. Yes, this is my motherfucking family. Oh, I love y'all.
Christina got a Journey to Your Weighted Fate reading from us. She was number 2 on the list, and oh my God, I can get a goosebumps right away. Our Journey to a Weighted Fate is our featured reading that we're doing. It's kind of a glimpse into the mentoring sessions that we're going to be rolling out shortly with, where we walk along with you and guide you the best that we can through our higher selves and the spirits on the other side that want to bring you the messages to guide you through.
All right, Christina. I got something for you.
And we truly love on all you guys that light us up and donate and participate, like our soul family. Just like, you are an active part of our lives, and we fucking thank you so much. We honor you for everything that you do for us.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay, Christina. Are you ready for your messages from your higher self? Are you ready for your messages from the you that sees things from a higher perspective, that sees the path of least resistance for you, the path where the pain eases a little bit, the frustration eases a little bit, the confusion, the back and forth, right? That version of you, the version of you that is nothing but unconditional fucking love, baby. Integrating your higher self into your human consciousness and becoming that unconditional love in physical form. With that being said, Christina, challenge your perception. Whatever it is that is challenging you right now, whatever emotions that are coming up, whatever thoughts you are having, you're on the verge of a breakthrough, okay? You're on the verge of positive change. Your soul is making you so uncomfortable in the way that you are perceiving what is going on, so that you have no choice but to go the other way. They're asking you to listen. Listen to your soul's call. Your soul is calling you. Destiny is calling you. Twin flame union is calling you. But you've got to choose to relinquish the ego's control of your perception. The ego is fear-based, right? And it is limiting your sight in what is actually going on. Relinquish the defense mechanisms. Relinquish any stories that you have to do this to receive love or whatever it is, right? Challenge your perception. And positive change is right on the other side, baby. You are so close. You are so close. Really tap in and meditate. Do yoga. Find ways to get into contact with your higher self, even if that's taking a piece of paper and a pen and asking a question, writing a question down with your dominant hand. Switch hands. Use your non-dominant hand to answer the question, and know and trust that that is a message. Whatever comes to mind, that is a message from your higher self, okay? They're wanting you to hear them, wanting you to listen, they're wanting you to connect. That's what I got, baby. Get some fresh air, okay? Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, flowers. Spend time outside, as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open the curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. So another thing you can do is get some sage, get some palo, open all the windows in your house and just burn the sage, burn the palo, and set intentions for any energies or entities, any lower vibrational energies to they must leave, right? Okay? Really connect though with the earth. It's going to help with your vibration. It's going to help you release. Drink water. Water helps you release. Use that as your channel. They're just getting you to seek any kind of channel, whether that is water, music, numbers, writing, putting your bare feet on the ground. They're asking you to seek a channel to them. They're asking you to seek a channel to your higher self, to your path of least resistance, to the clarity that you have been looking for.
So all the mesa cards that I got, Christina, bottom of the deck is the Emperor, your DM, yet again, and that's just like Melinda came through with a Journey to Your Weighted Fate reading.
Yay! I love Journey to a Weighted Fate readings.
Yay. Thank you. We're gonna have so much fun, Melinda.
That's so amazing. Excited.
And Spirit is gonna bless your heart with that purchase, guaranteed. We love
you.
So back to Christina. Yeah, it just seems like a repeat, right? Like things keep repeating in your mind, right? With the Queen of Swords here, they're saying, look, that's what's holding that abundance, right? That 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy life from you. Taming that ego is going to be huge for you, okay, at this time, especially Mercury retrograde. You got all kinds of shit, fuck shit stacks happening. And it's like, how do I get rid of this mind chatter?
Thank you, Lou. Observe it and see how it makes you feel, and then choose a better feeling story, choose a better feeling thought. You are a powerful, fucking magical, powerful creator. And whatever you believe to be true will be what you create in this world.
Yeah, just keep dropping the label. And I know you've been doing this for a while, and you've been doing good, and you've been doing amazing. Like the strides that you've made within this last year, I cannot praise you enough, Christina, for all those things that you've done. With regards to him, though, you just drop that. Drop the name, drop the TF shit, drop that he's even your twin. Just keep on that path, right? And clear your mind. Anything that comes up like that in your mind, you just say, look, I know you have not served me on this journey. It's been how fucking long? And this, I almost said, this guy hasn't, shown up right, or he's I almost said the N-word there for a minute. I was just, I'm getting gangster right now. Spiritual gangster's coming out of me. Oh shit.
That's funny.
Spiritual gangster.
Got my shit right there.
That's your shit right there. Yeah, but like you need to just say, look, dude, like to your mind, your ego is trying to just keep filling you with that shit, right? And look, dude, you need to sit the fuck down. This is my fucking show, man. This is the Christina G show, not the fucking ego show.
And let me tell you, it is not easy. Oh my God, when we are being challenged, and this is how I know you're a badass light worker, because it's not easy. Not every soul is capable of looking at their self-limiting beliefs, right? Changing their self-limiting beliefs. It is not easy work. Even when we create a new positive serving belief of ourselves, sometimes we still are caught and are still manifesting from that self-limiting belief as well. And the only way to change that is take the belief, create a new program, the thoughts that you think, the way that you speak about what you are going through, the way that you speak to yourself, the way that you think about yourself, right? The way you're perceiving everything. That's the program that comes from that belief system. And then from that program, integrating a whole nother pattern. So you come up with a positive self-belief, a positive self-belief. Create a program, your thoughts that you think, align them, right? Whatever that belief is, align your thoughts and the way that you speak about yourself, and speak out loud and speak about how things are going on for you to others. That whole programming created from that belief that you created, and then create positive patterns, habits, positive habits in your life, making plans, taking strides, right? It is not easy, okay? Bernadette Gold has been whooping my ass.
Oh man, you should see. If you were here, man, you should see the beautiful transformation this girl's going through right now. Don't feel beautiful sometimes, and I see her crying and just pouring her fucking shit out on the table and the floor. It's spilling on the floor. It's spilling all over the cards and
sometimes that is what transformation looks like. Crying and just laying in bed and knowing that you just broke a toxic motherfucking cycle.
Tanya, grab the bull by the horns and ride that bitch out of town. You got this, Christina G. I had a bitch in there.
You did?
I did.
I figured she said that.
Oh, no doubt.
Tanya.
Yeah, for sure. Lou, $40 reading.
Shit.
What's up, brother? Drop your question down. What do you got?
Oh shit! I'm about to fuck Lou up.
Oh,
okay.
Shit. Yeah.
I'm about to fuck you up, Lou.
Figure 4, buddy.
For those of you that don't know, Lou's like one of my best friends, so I can pick on him a little bit. Phoenix Rising, yes.
Energy's just been on such a high. Wondering what spirit has for me coming up. Big month for me coming up in March.
Oh, Ruth, thank you for being here. I'm telling you, it wouldn't be what it was without you, baby. It wouldn't.
No, each and every one of yous in the chat. All the new subbies that came in, my God, you guys.
Yes, Mike, that's what I'm saying.
Crying releases resistance, yeah, and don't be afraid of doing that. Remember when we were like first going like in each other's lives? I said, I love you when you cry. I love the way you.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I always love that. It's like the rain. I fucking love the rain. I don't know, but when it rains with her, oh. That release, right? Not heartbroken cries or anything like that.
Honestly, though, when your ego's dying, it does kind of feel like I'm still struggling to figure out how to explain what it feels like when you have an ego death. There's grief. There's grief there. Because, like, you're relinquishing control the ego has had on you. So your ego is sitting there telling you that you're releasing all the things that are keeping you safe, all the things that are keeping you protected, when in fact that is a motherfucking lie. Yeah. And you just go into grief a little bit, having to release all those coping mechanisms and defense mechanisms.
It's like letting go of your best friend that's been lying to you for your entire life.
The love of your life that you thought that manipulated you into you thinking you were safe with them and trusting what they have to say. And then one day you realize that they're really just like
holding you
cheating
back
on you the whole time and fucking you over,
holding you back the whole time.
But it still hurts to let them go, right? Because you love them, because you love your ego, you love yourself. That ego is a part of you, and it's what you created it to be completely honest. Don't get me started on ego. I'm gonna start tapping in a minute. Bernadette, where are you at? Bernadette.
I just got that song. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that bitch.
You like that song for some reason.
Man, he came up with that song after me. That's my fucking song.
Words. That's what it was.
Those are my words.
Okay, we got to get focused, baby.
That's my production label. Camel Toe Productions. Fuck that bitch.
Wow. Kind of shocked, yes. And where did she go? Bellis? No, I didn't see your comment, honey. I scrolled up and everything. Oh, and sent lots of love from Belgium. Thank you. Sending you so much motherfucking love back, baby. Okay. What was Lou's question? I got sidetracked as fuck. Then I know it says something about a lot of energy. Here we go. Yeah. Energy's just been on such a high. Wondering what spirit has for me coming up. Big month for me coming up in March.
I'm on the after tarot with you, Lou.
Ooh, no fair. That was a good one for him.
I know. You want something from over in the peanut gallery or what?
I don't know.
Oh.
Sorry, let me catch the vibe.
Tarot TV, what was that?
Let me catch the vibe one more time.
Okay, you just passed it.
My eyes are burning, okay?
Right there. On the reading. Be all sweet.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to ask Spirit, baby. So I don't know if I should focus on
I'm just focusing on
how to
what's coming up.
focus the energy that is the high energy that's coming in, where to focus that, or focus on March. I'll figure it out in a second.
What's that? Tarot TV with T. He said, long as it's all good, though. Let me ask how Eric found out
So what are you pulling, babe?
We'll get to you in a bit, Tarot T.
What are you pulling?
I'm pulling just like
March
the
or
road
what?
ahead, yeah.
March.
Okay,
cool.
Or like
Now I know
next
what I'm
week, maybe.
See, baby, we gotta communicate. Mercury retrograde. We had to communicate, so I knew what to pull.
All right. Got some options.
Loving the cards already. Honor your inner knowing. And then I saw the Lovers. That's funny. Okay.
I got the Devil card in reverse, Lou, and to me that's saying like yeah, releasing the things that don't serve you, for sure. But really, there's going to be things that come up from like your past, even that you're going to be like, no, that's not really in my vibration. I don't choose that, and you're just going to move this way. You know what I mean?
So can I clarify something on that?
Sure.
So the energy that I feel like he's tapping into has so much to do with what you and I talked about earlier, the visions that you've been having, right? The past lives that you've been tapping into and taking it from. Remember the first thing they showed you, it was heartbreaking, it was traumatic for your soul, and your experience in that life, it was traumatic for you. And if you didn't let go of the grief that happened in that past life, it carries over, just like we talked about earlier, right? You are so in alignment, Lou. It's insane. So the thing is, it all comes down to taking authority of what you did experience and choosing. Oh my God, this is laying out perfectly. Choosing your path. Which path do you want to go down this time? It's time to reflect. It's not time to look at what happened and get so caught up and distracted in the emotion and everything that you're seeing.
Yeah.
It's choosing the path of least resistance for you, letting go of any grief, tapping into it, actually, intentionally, consciously, taking authority over the visions that they are showing you and choosing how you would like to view them and creating from that point, okay? Beautiful.
Yeah, even if at the time, you were in the right or the wrong, you need to release that and just love on yourself for the person you were in that moment, right? And who you are now, and then make the choices necessary to stay high vibe, right? So, like Mike was talking to me the other day, he's like, you'll see these things before you and you just go that way. You're just like, okay, no, I'm sticking to this path of unconditional love, right? Mm-hmm. Whether they're fleeting thoughts, right? Or you just feel this heaviness all of a sudden, you're just like, wow, that's not my energy. And I release that back into unconditional love. Like, I don't know where it's coming from. You can hold it there, but don't take it into your being, right?
Oh my God.
Because like that doesn't, it doesn't serve you. You're high vibe right now. They're just saying you just stick to that high vibe and allow the judgment to take place on its own with that energy, leaving you out of the whole fucking mix. It's like you just keep doing what you're doing, right? And the work that you're doing too, like laying those burdens down or anything that's burdensome that's keeping you from that 10 of cups, right? You just like, no, I'm good. I'm high vibing, man. I don't need that in my life. Or you get people that'll come to you too with their low vibe kind of, oh man, this happened to me today. And you just, you know what, brother? I love you. And it sucks that happens, but everything happens for a reason. You just shine that fucking light back in their face. You said, like, I've been through some shit too myself, to be honest. I dim my light for this person, and I try to conform to this person's expectation, you know, which would never fucking, I could never produce what they wanted from me because their expectation was so fucking high that I couldn't do it.
Well, their expectation was so conditioned.
Right, and that's not me. You know what I mean? And once I got out of that energy, and you don't preach, don't be the preacher, but you can reflect back to that person that comes in that low vibration and tell them your story and say, you know what, now it's just like these things come up.
Tell them your story that you have figured out from a higher consciousness. The reflecting that you've done over the past current events in your life and challenges in your life, and how you see those challenges as unconditional love and lessons and growth for yourself, right? Don't be afraid to show how happy you are no matter who it is, okay? And when it comes to the past life thing, man, I should have grabbed the past life cards. We'll get to that later.
Past life cards?
Yeah, we have past life cards. But when it comes to the past life relationship that you keep tapping into, there was definitely a lesson that was not learned in that past life that is being carried over with the Hierophant here, right? Now, in this life, you are working to complete that cycle. However, the cycle is in the upright, so that's telling me that you are in alignment with the path to release this cycle, okay? To release the burdens and to be able to manifest what it is you truly like. But it all comes down to you choosing the path of least resistance to you. You're holding the world in your hands right now. Right now. And it's a choice to leave the burdens behind and to create from a place of unconditional love. And Spirit, this is the last fucking card, is beautiful. Spirit sees you, hears you, feels you, knows you so fucking well, and they thank you so much for trusting them, for being able to show. They thank you because they actually are able to show you past lives, and you're not so caught up in what you saw in that past life. You just take that as inventory. Right? You don't attach to it. You don't create a story because you don't really know what happened. You just take inventory. And then that inventory, what lessons are they learning? How is this empowering me? The way that you talk to yourself, it leads you to a place to be able to make life-altering decisions. Decisions out of unconditional love. Decisions to end cycles. Right? Beautiful.
Yeah, when it's a coworker, Lou, like that, the message that I was getting was like, you're gonna get all these low vibe people seeing your light, and they're gonna want some of that, right? Now you don't have to give them any of that energy. That's nothing that you need to give, but you can be that light through your testimony on saying, you know, I had it pretty fucking bad, and you can see my light, and I appreciate that, and I honor myself for getting to this point. And it's not an easy journey, but I'm telling you, it's definitely one you want to embark on. You know what I mean? And tell them, you know, your story, tell them how you got there, the people that came into your life, this Love Vibe tribe, you know, you started watching us or whatever, and share how you picked yourself up. And that's the gift that you have to give them. Now, whether they choose to take that testimony and apply it to their own lives and their own situations and dig themselves out of that mess, that's on them. It has nothing to do with you. And you can leave that energy right there where it was laid down at your feet, right?
So when it comes to the past life, oh my God. Okay, yeah, there is definitely in that past life, there was so much grief in that separation with your, this is what I saw when I was shuffling. It said galactic spouse, wisdom, and baby. Okay, when I was shuffling, galactic spouse, wisdom, and baby. Galactic spouse to me, twin flame. Okay, so the baby card actually popped out. So maybe why? And then look. Leaving, what's it say? Leaving or travel, right? Having to leave the baby. So what I'm getting is maybe, and then look at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, I can't make this shut up. I got a drop in my stomach. So when you had to leave your spouse or divine counterpart in that past life, I believe that she may have been pregnant and you never fucking forgave yourself. It's the father card and forgiveness. You were never allowed yourself to forgive yourself for having to leave under these conditions. And the baby could also just symbolize like the unconditional love that was birthed between you two, right? So it doesn't really have to be that it was a baby. But with the father card here, I mean, it kind of seems like that. What are you getting? You getting
Well, like
anything?
it could have been like you were a shower curtain salesman and you were always on the road and you never got to be there with your child, right? You never got to be the father that you wanted to be. And in this life, you're kind of like, that's the energy that you could be bringing into it, and allowing yourself that space to forgive that, you know, and honor yourself for at least trying to be there financially for your family even.
And
Because in this life, tell me, Lou, that you haven't ever been there for those that you love. Like you're, aside from Michelle, you are the one other person that comes to mind when I feel like, you know, you just love and give and give and give and give of yourself to the point of you've even let go of pieces of yourself to give to others, right?
Exactly. And it still felt like no matter how many times you sacrificed yourself, it still wasn't good enough. But you're learning that lesson, baby. You have finally started to learn that lesson with everything that you have been experiencing currently. You know what I'm talking about, where every time you showed up, you sacrificed yourself, and it still wasn't good enough. Same thing in that past life, right? No matter how much you loved her, no matter how much love you had for her, whatever caused you to have to walk away, you just always felt like you weren't good enough, I guess. But we've got baby, father, wars and battles. This is a war of your soul, right? And you're winning, leaving or traveling, forgiveness, and lessons and blessings, right? When you learn the lesson, you receive your blessing. When you learn the lesson, you receive your blessing. You are on the verge of really finally releasing that grief and unworthiness. And let me show you what comes out of that when you learn that lesson and get your blessing, okay?
Yeah, I'm really picking up that this is this life now.
Yes, baby.
This
yes.
is this life. The wisdom in this life.
Wisdom with the unicorn. Ooh, magical, right?
Is to
love life. And the last motherfucking card.
Yeah.
Spirit can't make this shit up. What's that? What's on that card right there, Lou? A box? No. A fucking guitar. Like, are you kidding me? Do the damn thing.
It's time to honor yourself. You've given so much of yourself in this life, and now it's time to honor yourself and get into the fucking arts, man.
Yep.
Do it.
Beautiful.
Make your soul sing, brother.
Love, life, wisdom, and the arts. Thank you, Spirit, for such a beautiful fucking message.
Yeah.
That was fun.
We gotta get up early tomorrow, but there are some free guys.
Oh, we gotta go.
There are some free guys.
I mean, I'm about ready
to leave this energy. I know.
Cut it. All right, you guys. I'm calling it. Empress of D is calling it. We got shit to do tomorrow. I fucking love y'all, but I love me too.
Yeah.
And look, homegirl don't like to get up early already. So
Tarot TV with T, and
yeah,
all you guys that wanted free readings, like we did get quite a bit free readings. We did like 5 or 6 tonight, and then we did 5 or 6 paid readings. But if you guys stay subscribed, we come back, you know, either on this channel, Northern Comfort Tarot, or Empress of Duality is Brooke's channel.
yes.
We are Twin Flames in Union, and we will be back giving out free readings and detailed readings.
Lou, I love you so much. I hope that I really hope that reading gives you the clarity that you've been looking for. And it's such a blessing to be your friend and also read for you and just see how amazingly, crazily the messages come through.
Oh shit, Tarot TV with T. I'm with my twin flame too.
Oh shit!
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Congratulations.
Thank you for sharing your union energy with us too.
Absolutely. I love y'all so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Empress of Duality is out. Okay.
We love you guys. Thanks for being here with us. Thank you for being a part of the Love Vibe
Thank you,
Tribe.
Kylie.
Like I said, all our services are down below in the
Baby,
description.
what are you doing?
And you can find services in her description under her videos too on Empress of Duality.
You should add him. Yay!
There you go. And Lou, you are now a moderator.
Yes. Bye, Dana. Bye, Terra TV. Bye, Michelle. Bye, Tanya. I don't know if Cynthia's still in here. Bye, Cynthia. Bye,
Cynthia.
Ruth. Ruth, I really enjoyed your energy and you being here and connecting with us tonight. You really made a difference in the energy tonight. I appreciate you showing up for us. I love you guys so much.
And Serena, come on back next time. We'll get you. We promise. I'll make that promise. Take care now. We love you. Bye.
Bye.